Omori's biggest and most anticipated upcoming fan game was arguably a project called OMARI, which was an alternate universe where Sunny and Mari's roles were reversed. Characters like Hero and Basil had entirely different tones and life experiences that would have drastically changed their personalities. The premise was simple but drew a lot of attention, as even if it would ultimately follow a lot of similar story beats, it was neat to see how one fundamental change would disrupt the character arcs and feeling of the entire cast. Unfortunately though, one of the developers took to their Discord announcements channel to explain that the team was just not afforded the free time and level of motivation to continue working on the game. Quote, "Hello fans of OMARI. After long and careful deliberation, the moderation team of the OMARI project has decided to cancel the project. Many of the project members have their own occupations and needs they must attend to, or motivation to continue the project after such a long stagnation in development has dried up. The project's grand scale is not something our team, who all have their own lives, should pursue. It is quite unfortunate, but it would be better to put this to bed rather than drag this along with no real work getting done. We thank you for your interest and fascination with the OMARI project, or maybe just the dry guys. I wouldn't blame you. Currently, we are compiling OMARI assets to show all of you as a final farewell." End quote. Of course, this isn't unheard of for fan projects, as there's no income from the work itself, so it's understandable, and if anything, I respect them settling on a decision instead of having this hover around in limbo, making everyone wonder what will happen. The silver lining, though, is that it's not like nothing came out of this. There's sprites, assets, drawings, and even some amazing tracks that were made by the composers for the project. Whether or not any of these end up getting used in future OMORI works will depend entirely on whether or not the respective artists grant the relevant permission, but if it was me, I'd be happy to see something I made end up in a finished work as long as credit is provided. On top of those assets, there's also this Google Doc that goes over major story beats, character dynamics, and even how the game would have ended ultimately, and yes, that includes multiple endings. There are large gaps, of course, and plenty of stuff that was subject to change, but the level of transparency is nice considering that whenever a beloved project gets cancelled in the official game industry, everything there usually remains shrouded in secrecy. I do want to make a video going over this document and perhaps presenting some of the story beats from this game in my typical video editing style, as I feel it would be a decent way to grieve the loss of this project to have it told in some sort of way. So let me know in the comments if that's a video you'd be interested in seeing. I know several of the OMARI devs are going to end up watching this video, so feel free to post about what the project meant to you and all of that good stuff. It's great to hear your thoughts on all of this. I know a lot of my viewers aren't on Discord, so developers, if you post your views down below, that will be a lot of the viewers' only exposure to what you say, so again, feel free to do so. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back soon. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.